Testing, 1, 2, testing. Yeah, we doing a live test. It's all good. I'm gonna play some tunes and I'm gonna listen to some stream playback. Appreciate everybody that's watching the live stream right now. We back, part 2. Hope you all are enjoying your Easter with your families. Hope you got some precious time in, made memories, because that's what it's about. Good Sunday. Hope you ate good today too. Sundays is always a good time to eat good. But let me get a good stream health check. Shouts out to everybody that's joining the live stream. Shouts out to the moderators. Shouts out to the chat. Appreciate y'all.
Peas up, hoes down. Riding in my city, windows down, I love the sound. G's up, woes around. Get your money, give no fucks, 10 toes down. That butter worth it all once you get it. That butter worth it all once you get it. That butter worth it all once you get it. Lord knows I'm really focused on my mission. Timberland 40 belows with the laces relaxed. I feel good on this track. They be like, Steph, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. I reply and I tell them I'm just trying to handle business. Mathematics, arithmetic is about the algorithm. Waves to the brain while you relax to the alpha rhythm. That butter worth it all once you get it. Playing young thug digits on a mission, cause I gotta get it. The hustle never stop, cause it's about them digits, all about them digits. We gon' run it up, baby. She gon' get it, she gon' run it up. Bringing back the ends, counting cheese. Yes, Lord, she with it. That Pinot Grigio, so cold, just how I like it. Pouring up and celebrating, cause we know that life be life. And it can hit you with a crazy punch, like a jab from Tyson. Stand on your own 10, keep fighting. Peas up, hoes down. Riding in my city, windows down, I love the sound. G's up, woes around. Get your money, give no fucks, 10 toes down. That butter worth it all once you get it. That butter worth it all once you get it. That butter worth it all once you get it. Lord knows I'm really focused on my mission. Champagne on a Monday, another day. Celebrating all wins, so necessary. Be about your cheese, produce a lot of dairy. Don't be scary, take a chance, you just might advance. What you can do, you do it, sticking to the plan. And what you can't do, just pray, leave it in God's hands. It's a blessing to be able to think logical. Faith without works makes things seem impossible. Everybody got a story, that's what makes you. People are people, some will love you, some will hate you. You stay true to you, recognize who is who. Continue to grow with your gifts, you're exceptional. Factual. Just giving out some affirmations. Never box yourself in, that limits you. Just an observation. 1,000 good vibrations on this instrumental. The Sharpie is my tool to give you thoughts from my mental. The bubbles in the champagne flute glass tells me the only way going is up. Factual. No ceilings, how I'm feeling, I'm unstoppable. Make sure everything true to self, that's what's up. I'm pouring champagne on a Monday. It's something slight like the way I treat Sundays. If life's a road, then just drive up the one way to success, motherfuck when they say it say. Factuals. Painting pictures when I'm jotting down my thoughts, cause we all go through trials and tribulations. It's about how you fought. Factuals. Already told you all the scars, tell you all the stories. God blesses in abundance what is for me. Keep cooking, you on track if they steady looking. OSD ski mask on, I'm audio jugging. My mind operates different, modeled after machinery. Shake Shack, one of my favorite dine-in type eateries. ONGs, it's important to have structure, and that's results from just having real good ducture. Champagne bubbles always going up, so live a little, try not to give too many fucks. The bubbles in the champagne flute glass tells me the only way going is up. No ceilings, how I'm feeling, I'm unstoppable. Make sure everything true to self, that's what's up.
Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Yeah, that was Champagne on a Monday. One of my favorite joints. Inspired by you all that support the channel and give your feedback each and every time. It really brings the creativity to a whole nother level. It definitely elevates the artistry and puts you in a different mind frame to just write your complete thoughts over just instrumentals as beautiful as the one that was created by LT Soul. So another one of those songs that wrote itself. Just grateful, man. So I was doing a bit of struggle streaming that last live stream. I'm going to just leave it up. You know, I've let y'all see the malfunctions, the imperfections. It's all good. It's all part of the game. You know, everything can't be perfect. Me, honestly, I don't know why the live stream was even doing that. I was closing out the program and opening it up, back up again, and it was still doing that. So ain't no telling. But it is what it is. We back again. This one not going to be as long, but we going to chill out. Gave y'all, well, I thought I was giving y'all some of the snacks. But top tier snacks right now, Mike and Ike jelly beans and Lifesavers gummies. Any flavors. It don't matter. All the bags is top tier. Every single last one of them. And what I noticed about that Stoner's playlist, album playlist from Vibe, they didn't have no albums from Lil Wayne, which is crazy. Because when you think of like the Stoner's playlist album, the Stoner's album playlist for Vibe, you would think they would have Wayne up there, but they ain't have Wayne up there at all. And if I could put an album up there, it would be definitely the Carter 2. I would definitely put the Carter 2 up there. The Carter 2 is just fire. From track 1 all the way to 36? 22. So track 1 all the way to 22. The rest of them were like screwed and chopped bonus tracks. But 1 to 22, Carter 2 is some of Lil Wayne's best work, hands down. So I was shocked to see no Lil Wayne on that playlist. Let me do a quick stream health check. Make sure we're not lagging. If you're in the building, say what's up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to everybody that caught the last broadcast. I'm going to leave it up. We was malfunctioning, but stuff happens. But we here. Still Easter. Still a good Sunday. Still a great day. We got our good health. Cold wine. And we're just letting the good times roll. So I appreciate each and every last one of you all that's been supporting the channel. And thank you to everybody that be letting me know about the feedback. Because sometimes I be thinking I sound one way on the live stream and it be a lag or a delay at times. And that last one is just a prime example that anything can happen. That's just the beauty of live broadcasting. Anything can happen. You can start struggle streaming at any time. So for those that was witnessing that, my apologies for the live stream. You know, I always aim for perfection, especially when it comes to the audio and the visual. And I see that it was very laggy. Some parts, you're not even hearing me at all. Very choppy live stream. I put it on private because I'm like, that's a terrible live stream. But then I was like, why not let people see the imperfections? It is what it is. I definitely know I had to come back and do this live stream just to make up for that one. But it's okay though. We still celebrating. As far as that question, which was, let me pull it up. Which U.S. state was the first to decriminalize marijuana possession in 1973? The options was A, California, B, Oregon, C, Colorado, or D, New York. The actual correct, and I think everybody selected California, but the actual correct answer is Oregon. Oregon is the correct answer. Oregon was the first state to decriminalize marijuana possession in 1973. Cool little fact. See, and I wanted to use this channel in this particular live stream for educational purposes as well. Sunrise, what's going on? Factuals. Shouts out to Sunrise. Appreciate you pulling up to the live stream. You caught another live broadcast. Shouts out to you. Thank you for supporting the channel, sharing your thoughts and opinions. Also, I hope that you're having a good Sunday. Getting ready for the new week. It's been a nice and easy day. Nothing too crazy. Just enjoying the beautiful weather that we had this weekend. The family. And just overall good vibrations. All a blessing. So you love it. I appreciate that. All love, all love. Great Sunday. Any day is great when you can see another day. If you're able to see another day, it's great. Let me get another question going in a poll for everybody that's pulling up to the live. Let's get another poll question going. Let me get another poll question going. All right. Almost there. Just a second. And I did realize I misspelled Colorado on that last poll. My apologies. It's definitely not like me. I should have proofread. Very unacceptable. All right. So the poll is in the chat. Feel free to vote. For those that's watching, if you're watching in the bushes, appreciate you watching the live broadcast. Thank you. Really means a lot. Let's get a link going. Make sure I put the link in the chat, making it available. Give me just a second. Let's see if StreamYard is cooperating. Uh-oh. StreamYard doing some funny things. Oh, man. So StreamYard doing some funny things right now. Well, make sure you vote in the chat. Let's try StreamYard again. You can, and as far as the Vibe Stoners album playlist, you can put the Carter up there. The first Carter. First Carter was good. First Carter was definitely good. But to not have Wayne in the top 25, although people, can make their list, I would have thought people at least have a Wayne album on the list. But I will say this, it's fire that Missy Elliott is on that list with Super Duper Fly. Super Duper Fly is one of those albums ahead of its time. Missy is hip hop. She's definitely one of the pioneers that revolutionized the hip hop sound by using the Virginia sound. Virginia sound, it just happens in so many variations. You got Timberland and Missy sound, with the heavy drums and the sharp snares. And then you got the Neptunes with the vibrant sounds. You're hearing so many different instruments, and you know that they actually just trying stuff, and it always creates a new sound. And one thing about like Pharrell, Chad Hugo, they always was finding different ways to take their sound to the next level. And that's why the Neptunes is one of my favorite production groups, along with all the Virginia producers, Timberland, Danger Hands. It's a whole Knox. Knox is a legend in the game. Virginia definitely has a lot of legendary producers. A lot of excellent rappers that all got their own different styles. Quite interesting what I'm seeing at the voting poll. Quite interesting. Man, I can't believe I was struggle streaming. I was struggle screaming. Straight up struggle screaming. But it's alright though. I just always want to make sure I got a good live, y'all. Like the audio good, the visuals. That's what I always aim for. I always aim for the best product. So what I did was just reset the whole CPU, and here we are. We good. I put the link in the chat. Oh, StreamYard is not cooperating. StreamYard is not cooperating at all. I thought me and StreamYard had an understanding. Guess I was wrong. Like everything else is good, except StreamYard. And I don't know about y'all, but this Sunday was just one of those laid back, chill, relaxing days. Of course, getting that family time in. But Sundays are meant for just taking it easy, getting ready for the new week, because you don't know what's in store. Isn't no telling. There's really no telling. You just never know, really. Let me get a stream health check. Hold on, y'all. Test. 1, 2. All right, everything sounds good. And speaking of music, new albums I've been listening to, Too Short's new album. I've been listening to Too Short new album. Yeah, Too Short got a crazy new album out. Sir Too Short Volume 1, Freaky Tales. That's the new Too Short album. That joint crazy. The production is fire. Of course, you know, Too Short, he pulling up with that Oakland Bay Area sound. And he's going to be originally Too Short. One thing we can say about Too Short, he good in any generation. And his style is unique. He got a unique style. Like when you hear a Too Short record, you know it's Too Short. Like he got a distinctive sound. Like nobody sounds like Too Short. And I must say, like the first track, Still Mackin', on that album, fire, man. The production is unbelievable. And the way that Too Short, he rhymes on that particular instrumental is just crazy. Like Too Short went off. I highly recommend that song. Of course, you gotta hear that song because it's the first track, but I recommend people to check that one out. That's like laying the foundation, the structure of the album with that first track. And Too Short just, he went crazy. Still Mackin' by Too Short. It's a play off of his song Mac Attack that I believe, let me see, he did that song Mac Attack in 1987, the Born to Mac album. So the Still Mackin' song is the sequel from Mac Attack, where he's saying he mackin' and I'm mackin' on the hook, and now he's saying and I'm still mackin', and it got like he using like his 90s flow over just a fire beat, man. The beat just crazy. Whatever pads that the producer used to create that synth, it's just fire, man. And Too Short just was Too Short. Like Too Short went crazy. I think that's a really good song. That's the song I've been playing all weekend, actually. Every Too Short album is gonna do what it's gonna do. And I'm also streaming on Twitch as well. So we live on Twitch. I actually gotta go to Twitch and change the title, because for some reason when I go to dual stream, Twitch uses an old title from a live that I may have done days ago or weeks ago. I don't understand. But I gotta go and actually change the Twitch title of the live stream. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, Also Dope Live. We are actually dual streaming on Twitch right now. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Just had to make sure I changed the title, because I'm definitely not doing a playlist. It got me actually doing a playlist, and I'm not doing a playlist. So just change the title. We streaming on Twitch. Got the other live stream up. It is what it is. And I'm surprised the list didn't have Too Short up there, because Too Short got a lot of albums. Too Short is good in every generation, like LL Cool J. Like LL Cool J is another artist that he can do whatever type of music he does for that particular era, and it's gonna go. And Too Short has that ability too. And Too Short is a prime example of just stage presence and just the impact of just not like what you're saying, but how you say stuff. Like that's definitely Too Short. He has that down to a T. He just got a lot of albums. He got a lot of just different albums. Let me see how many albums does Too Short actually have. Too Short got 21 studio albums. He has also released 2 EPs, 7 compilation albums, and 24 singles. Yeah. He got 21 studio albums. That's crazy. And the first album was called Don't Stop Rapping. And on the hook of Still Mackin', he says, I thought you knew I'm still rapping. So that's kind of like a play on, you know, the different album titles and songs that he's done throughout his career. Well, he just was too short. Players, 1985, Raw and Uncut and X-Rated, 1986, Born to Mac, 1987, Life Is, Too Short, 1989, Short Dogs in the House, 1990, Shorty the Pimp, 1992. He got 21 albums. And I remember the Pimp tape, that was the 20th. They're saying that was the 20th album, the Pimp tape in 2018. I remember that. Yeah, he got a crazy catalog. Catalog is crazy. But yeah, definitely the weekend tunes. Too Short. Let me know down in the comment section below, you know, your favorite albums that you listen to. But it pretty much, like anybody can agree, music is about mood and what you want to listen to at the time. And then you have your go-to songs, of course. But it really deals with a lot of mood. Like what you want to listen to at that time. And yeah, it was Too Short. It was the Too Short playlist for the weekend. And I didn't even know that Too Short had dropped an album, I want to say 10 days ago when he did the Freaky Tales album. I didn't know it was 10 days ago. When I went back to listen to it, I was like, oh man, Too Short was going off. Too Short was really going off. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's just been supporting the YouTube shorts, showing love, leaving comments, hitting the like button, just sharing thoughts and opinions. I just be wanting to put out good affirmations, send positive vibrations your way, telling other content creators you can do it too. Keep going. Don't settle. There's always more work to do. Stay encouraged, because I know at times you wake up, you don't want to put out content because, you know, it just might be that kind of day. But consistency is key. Stay true to the content. Don't lose your way. It's very easy to lose your way. It's very easy to lose your way. Stay focused. Understand your purpose. You know, we all walk in a purpose. We all definitely walk in a purpose. Let's see if StreamYard is cooperating. Okay, we getting some good signal from StreamYard. Let's see. Still acting up. If you're watching right now, thank you for watching. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this live stream, share the channel. Shouts out to all the new subscribers. Shouts out to all the current subscribers. It's lit. Yeah, I don't know what to. Yeah, StreamYard is on one today. And it's crazy. These last few live streams, StreamYard just been cooperating. It's all good. And there's no other way for me to drop the link. You see. Yeah, StreamYard just not trying to cooperate at all. I wanted to make a link available for anybody that wanted to come up and share their thoughts and opinions. But StreamYard is definitely not cooperating. If you're in the building, hit the like button. I'm trying to get StreamYard to cooperate. And if you haven't voted on the poll, vote on the poll as well. Which part of the cannabis plant contains the highest concentration of THC? Is it the leaves, the stems, the roots, or the flower buds? Vote now. Yeah, y'all, StreamYard just don't want to cooperate. It's just giving me error. And I don't know what the problem is either. There's always something. Or maybe if let me see. Yeah, I had to just do a reset. Sometimes you just got to do a good reset on the CPU and just start all over. Because you can only go so many days of letting it go to sleep, keeping it running. You just got to do a reset, shut it down, and power it back on. You got to. You just got to sometimes. We getting ready for this new week. Let's see. Let's try StreamYard again. Oh, we got some cooperation. Uh-oh. There we go. Testing. 1, 2, testing. Yep, we got some cooperation. All right. So let me go ahead and put the link in the chat and give it a few minutes for anybody that want to come up. Good Sunday. Good Sunday night. It's definitely been a great day. There we go. Alrighty. All right. So we now have the poll, the voting poll in the chat, and we have the StreamYard link pinned. Open communication for anybody want to come up, share their thoughts and opinions. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Feel free. Good 420. Just up here sharing some thoughts. What's been on your playlist this weekend? I told y'all mine was Too Short. I was listening to his newest album, which came out this year, but really listening to his 80s rap albums, his earlier work, where he was pretty much still too short, but the cadence was for that particular era, which he still uses that same. What makes it so fire, he uses the same cadence for these times over updated instrumentals, which is even more crazy because he perfected his flow that is customized to, we know is Too Short. And you take instrumentals of today's time and put it with the uniqueness of Too Short's flow, you got a completely different sound. And that's what I've been talking about as far as innovation, always wanting to go the next level with your artistry. And it's just genius. And Too Short is already a brand. You know, everybody knows Too Short. That's what it's about. It's about just innovating, taking stuff to the next level. And if you're a person that's constantly wanting to learn and be a student of the game, you're going to have so many notes and know where to start from when you're going out and doing your thing and trying to flourish in that and making sure you keep that 100% you know, your thoughts and opinions, you know, your vision that you see fit for either your channel or whatever material you want to put out. You know, it's a reflection of you. Yeah, but it's been a great weekend, y'all. Let me see. So we got the link in the chat. We got the poll available. Get your vote on. If you're watching right now, go ahead and get your vote on. Let me know. All the social media contacts is on the scrolling banner. Instagram, Also Dope Live. TikTok, Also Dope Live. If you're ever feeling so gracious and would like to donate, CASHAPP is $DopeVibrationsTV. This channel, I just hope you are enjoying and subscribing, continuing to share your thoughts and opinions. It's all greatly appreciated. It's all greatly appreciated, y'all. And again, my apologies for the first live stream. This is part 2 to the Lit and Legit. I like that title, Lit and Legit. Like I said, I had a segment planned out for this show, but, you know, sometimes plans don't always go the way you would like. That's why you always got to have, you know, a backup to the backup. And really, I just like to take each and every opportunity just to have dialogue with you all and send positive vibrations your way. Let me see. You know what? That's actually a good question. Is cereal a soup? Why or why not? Could you actually consider cereal a soup? Soup, a liquid dish, typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in stock or water. The second definition, and this is all according to Oxford Languages, a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency. Increase the power and efficiency of an engine or other machines. Oh, okay. What qualifies as a soup? Liquid-based food generally served hot or warm, but can be cold. It typically contains liquid base like broth, stock, or water. It may include solid ingredients like meat, vegetables, or fish. The liquid is the main component, with solid ingredients often being fully submerged in it. And the question is, is cereal a soup? Because it don't necessarily have to be hot, and it can be served cold. So could you consider cereal a soup? Let me know down in the comment section. It's a good one. We got 9 votes. 9 votes on the poll. I don't think they're gonna, let me see. Yeah, they're not gonna let me start another poll until I end this one. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get one more vote. We need one more vote. We at 9. Let's make it an even 10. And then we're gonna end this one. So one more vote. If you're watching, go ahead and vote. It's free. There you go. Thank you for voting. Appreciate that. So we're at 10 votes. Let's get it. So the question was, which part of the cannabis plant contains the highest concentration of THC? Is it the flower buds, leaves, stem, or roots? Hey, look, I couldn't even see for a little bit, Letitia. You see me over there like. But again, which part of the cannabis plant contains the highest concentration of THC? Flower, the buds, leaves, stems, or roots? 60% said flowers and buds. 20% said leaves. 10% said stems. 10% said roots. And the correct answer is flowers, buds. So those that selected flower buds, you are correct. Now, another good question. Is cereal a soup? Why or why not? You say I got the stream back on track. Appreciate the feedback. Shouts out to Letitia. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, we back on track. I just went on ahead and reset. Gave the CPU a good reset. And we back. We back, y'all. We back, y'all. We back at it, back at it. We back. Y'all did good. So 60% that said flower buds. That's lit. So let me put the other poll up. Is cereal a soup? Why? Or why not? But I'm going to put that in a poll, though. Is cereal a soup? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be hot, and it can be served cold. And liquid, which would be milk, is the main component, with solid ingredients often being fully submerged in it. So cereal definitely gets submerged in milk. So could we classify cereal to be a soup? Because it can be served cold. So is cereal a soup? Something to ponder. We got a new poll up. Is cereal a soup? Now let's look up. I'm gonna look up the cereal definition. Cereal, a grain used for food such as wheat, oats, or corn. Yeah, I mean, so cereal can either be the grain itself or the breakfast food made from that grain. It's a plant like wheat, rice, or corn that produces edible grain. Breakfast cereal, often eaten with milk, is a popular food prepared from these grains. So cereal, wheat, corn, whatever the case is, you still got the liquid components, which is the main base, the main component, the liquid, which is the milk. Damn, I think cereal can be a soup, y'all. I think cereal can actually be a soup. Now that I sit here and think about it, I think cereal can be a soup, because soup doesn't necessarily have to be hot to be served. It can be hot or cold. And the whole makeup of soup is that the liquid has to be the main component, with other products submerged in that liquid. And that's pretty much cereal. Yeah. But then would cream of wheat or oatmeal be considered a soup? Let's see. And I definitely like to look up words. So let's see oatmeal. Let's try oatmeal first. A meal made from ground oats used in breakfast cereals or other food. A grayish beige color flecked with brown. Okay. So then I looked up, the difference between oatmeal and cereal. And it's saying it's just a type of hot cereal made from oats while cereal is a broader term encompassing breakfast foods made from grains. Oatmeal in particular is a preparation of oats that have been dehusked, steamed, and flattened, or a coarse flour of whole oat grains. Cereal, on the other hand, can include various grains like wheat, rice, corn, and oats, and can also be further processed into forms like cold cereals. So that's a good question too. Would you? Me personally, I don't like watery oatmeal. Like I've seen watery oatmeal. I don't like watery oatmeal, so I definitely have to add either some type of milk or butter or something. I don't like watery oatmeal, but I could see how you could say, could it possibly be soup? I'd say cream of wheat. But yeah, oatmeal, I don't know. Because it's not really liquid. Well, liquidy. Cream of wheat refers to a breakfast cereal, a brand of farina, a type of milled wheat flour that's cooked into a porridge-like consistency. It's often eaten hot and can be customized with various sweet and savory toppings. Okay. Yeah. But it definitely liquid is definitely the main component. That is true. Because without water or milk or whatever you use, it doesn't make it possible. So, yeah. I guess you could classify them as soup. Would cold cereal submerged under milk only be a soup? I don't submerge my oatmeal under milk, but I know some people do. No, you definitely, you definitely not supposed to submerge the oatmeal in in milk. No, yeah, you definitely don't do that. Just a little bit, if that's what you're going to use. Water. Some people use water. Of course, water is the universal solvent. But yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And I do know people that submerge their oatmeal in milk too. And I don't like that either. It definitely does turn it into soup. And that's what will make it soup for sure. Because soup, again, is basically like from the Oxford Languages definition, the liquid has to be the main component. Liquid has to be the main component with solid ingredients often being fully submerged in it. So yeah, you know what? We could say oatmeal and cream of wheat could possibly be soup. We could say that. Because the main ingredient, water or milk, is the main component. We could say that. But I definitely think cereal is soup. Yeah, cereal can definitely be soup. But y'all let me know. For those that watch the playback, what you think? Can cereal be soup? Things that make you say, So yeah, I can say that. And by the definition of soup, it can be served either hot or cold. Damn, the things you learn. And this will be the perfect day to just take thoughts way out. Because when you think of soup, you automatically like, nah, because it has to be served hot. But not all soups are served hot. Some are served cold as well. Let me see. And it says, of course, serve warm or hot, maybe cool or cold. That is made by combining ingredients of meat or vegetables with stock, milk, or water. So yeah, you could say cereal is a soup. Yeah, we could say cereal is a soup. Because Merriam-Webster is basically, excuse me. Merriam-Webster saying the same thing pretty much. So yeah, especially with what they saying primarily what soup is, yeah. Yeah. Cereal is a soup, in my opinion. Now, let me know down in the comment section, or if you're in the chat listening right now, let me know your thoughts. But the question is cereal a soup? I think it is. I definitely think it is. You know what? Nightbot putting up the wrong StreamYard link. Let me change that. Yeah, that's definitely not the StreamYard link for tonight. Just a quick update. He probably said it a few times too. Yeah, he probably said it a few times. But I just definitely want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support too. Definitely want to say thank you. You said Bing says no, not traditionally. Let me see. Let me see. We're going to pull up what Bing is saying. I know Bing is saying. Bing. Okay, yeah, not traditionally considered a soup. While it qualifies as a liquid food when eaten with milk, it doesn't contain meat, fish, or vegetable stock. However, technically, if you heat cereal with broth, vegetables, and other ingredients, it becomes a soup-like dish. Some people argue that cereal meets the technical definition of soup because it consists of a liquid base, milk, combined with a solid component, the cereal itself, like I said. So it's kind of one of those tomato things. But that's why Bing was like not traditionally considered soup. So it's what you like, I'm assuming. because it does meet the qualifications to be considered soup. Soup contains meat, fish, or vegetable stock. Right. As, of course, the stock or the broth can still be the liquid base. But it's crazy. So now I'm saying that it meets the qualifications to be soup, but it's not soup because it doesn't have solid ingredients like the meat, the vegetables, or stock. It's crazy. Things that make you say, Perfect day to discuss this topic. It was a debate in 1922. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to scroll now. And yeah, it's definitely a thing. I'm seeing other videos from YouTubers with like a lot of views discussing that. Let me see. You said 1922. Let me see. Back in 1922. Reader's Digest. What does Reader's Digest have to say? This is actually a good question. Is cereal a soup? That's a great question. Because the people that's saying that it's not a soup is because of the solid ingredients. Remember, soup is defined as having a liquid as a main component with solid ingredients submerged in it. And one can say milk being the base and the cereal itself submerged in the milk, considering it a cold soup. Man, it's a lot. You can really, it's a real good question though. It really is. And then you do got the cream-based soups, which is why I was saying cream of wheat and oatmeal can be considered as soups as well, because you do have soups that's cream-based, that's, not like your average soup that would have that liquid base that's submerged in solid ingredients like cereal, but you'll have oatmeal because you have soups that has that same texture as well. Something to think about. Definitely a good question. I might use that question when I go do my man on the street interviews, which I'm going to start back doing those this summer. The weather changing up. We're going to take the show on the road, and we're going to get some good content in, just doing my man on the street interviews and tapping in with everybody and just asking different questions. People's responses be hilarious, and I want to capture those moments and share them with you all, and of course let them give their information as far as how you can reach them on, the social media platforms, because you meet different people when you out here content creating too. You meet comedians, you meet other content creators, people who, who delve into like doing news reports. You meet videographers, you meet photographers. It's so many different people in different lanes you meet when you out just creating stuff. So it's definitely the gift that keeps giving. So I definitely encourage all content creators to keep networking and keep staying true to self. And everything always works out, especially if it's part of God's plan. And he always have a way of getting you to steer the course for the plan that he has set out for you. So if you veer off, he got ways to put things in front of you to help you steer the course again and walk in your purpose. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. It's definitely about walking in your purpose. Oh man, look at the poll. 75% people said no, and 25% said yes. Yeah. Well, see, that's the beauty of that question. That's the beauty of that. That's a real good question. Something that definitely make you think about stuff like, is cereal a soup? Because we know soup can be served either hot or cold. And looked up the definition of soup. Soup is primarily a liquid base. That's the main component, with solid ingredients submerged in that liquid base. Definitely what cereal is. When you have the milk with the cereal itself submerged in the liquid base. Man, that's a great question. And I definitely want to hear. So I put the poll up for people that said no. I want to hear why people don't think so. If you the person that voted no, hit the link and let me know why you don't think cereal is a soup. I want to hear like your thoughts as to why you think so. Because I got to say, I think cereal is definitely a soup according to the definition of soup. But I want to hear why people don't think it is a soup. I'm just interested to know. So if you're a person that, disagreed and said that cereal is definitely not a soup, hit the link. I definitely would like to know. But it's definitely interesting. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Then we're going to go ahead and wrap this live stream up. I truly appreciate everybody that's been watching the live stream, whether in the bushes or definitely typing in the chat. It was active. Thank you. Shouts out to you all. Definitely a good live stream. Most certainly a good live stream. And I'm going to keep part 1 up. This part 2, I'm going to keep part 1 up. It is what it is. And now and then you got a struggle stream to keep it honest. So we got the struggle stream up. I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to definitely let it rock. I'm most certainly going to let it rock. Appreciate you all. Definitely appreciate you all. Said good trivia questions. Appreciate that, Letitia. I was like, if I'm going to do a show, I want to, put some questions out there that how you like, huh? Because, this day in particular, You know, with all the good vegetables and good produce going around, it always, you know, stimulates your mind to think beyond the surface sometimes. So I said with these live streams, I want to, you know, just put some questions out. Like I said, I had a whole nother segment planned out for the audience too as well that I thought would have been fun. But for the most part, this is definitely cool. You know, I appreciate the engagement of dialogue and you sharing your thoughts and opinions, because that to me still drives the content as well. So appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, we definitely got some people that said no on the cereal not being a soup. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. And they saying that too as well. You know, people who answer is cereal a soup with a resounding yes point to cream-based soups, potato soup, clam chowder, broccoli cheddar, all use milk as a base, just like cereal does. See? And that's what I was saying, like cream of wheat, oatmeal. You can use a milk base for that as well, or water base. It's still anything that's liquid based with as the main component is classified as soup. And they saying potato soup, clam chowder, broccoli cheddar, you know, them soups with that texture like that still use milk as a base, like cereal. You can consider cereal as a soup. Just putting out those to help the claim. Pretty much. Where we at? Yeah, we're going to end the poll. Yeah, we're going to end the poll. But I did see 75% said no and 25% said yes. Is cereal a soup? And a lot of people said no, it's not. That's interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that question when I do those man on the street videos. You know, I got a lot of those coming up. Just right now, just trying to find placements for different areas where I can get those type of videos off. And also, you know, other content on the way. But when I start back up the man on the street interviews, I'm going to have a plethora of different questions I use just to, you know, get people to thinking and bring more insight to those questions. Because people have different thoughts. That'd be content. But I truly appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Continue to support. Hit the like button. Leaving comments on the videos. I appreciate your thoughts and opinions. This is one of those channels that's thought provoking. You know, certain topics I discuss, whether it's a short you've watched and want to share your thoughts and opinions about it, feel free to place it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Shouts out to all the new subscribers. Shouts out to all the current subscribers. It goes a long way. I'm just grateful just to be able to do this. And the support along the way has made it all possible. It's a beautiful thing to be able to create, sharing your mind on a public platform, and it resonates with people, and them being able to share their thoughts and opinions as well. to continue to help the growth and the building and meeting of the minds. And as content creators, to be on platforms like this with structure, it makes it that much easier for you to stand 10 toes with your material and be yourself in every aspect and not lose your way, which is definitely important, to never lose your way. Always stay true to self. It'll take you way further than trying to be something else or someone else. You know, just stay true to self. It's definitely easy to get consumed, but you just got to stay true to self. Stay grounded. Have that structure. If you're still finding your niche, you know, take that time with trial and error. That's what the beauty is of being a content creator, just experimenting with different topics and different versions of videos, shorts, uploads, live streams, just different things. If you're a person that like to just write on your community wall, you know, you just got to take the necessary steps, you know, to where you want to see your channel, where you want to see the growth happens as far as your creativity. But that's what makes the process and the journey that much beautiful. But I truly appreciate everybody that's been supporting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your subscription. Happy 420 to you. Hope you enjoyed the family. Happy Easter. Man. Sending positive vibrations your way for the new week. Continue to go get it. Don't put no limits on yourself, and don't let nobody put limits on you. Continue to love yourself. This is OSD Live Reloaded with a lit and legit live stream. The 420 experience. Great Sunday. Continue to enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever part you are in the world. And thank you. Until next time, go on.
I swear I'll be giving y'all my life in these verses. I can't really make none of this shit up. This is my life as I know it. All factuals. I ain't got no time to sit down and lie to you. I just be jotting down my life. Netflix and chill. Baby braiding up my hair. I thought I told you that my game Frigidaire. Just trying to make sure you're aware. It's a whole lot of money to be made everywhere, and it's solely up to you if you gon' get it how you live it. Hennessy Code, that's factuals. My young thing got potential, let me package you. If you know, then you know I can mold you, baby. Put your listening ears on, don't be talking crazy. I ain't nothing like you used to. Coolin', I'm staying away from all that stupid shit too. Gotta get the bag, maneuvering in silence, life's good. Why would I wake up choosing violence? Damn shame they don't wanna see you happy on this side of gallons, getting brain freezes from some daiquiris. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit. Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin'. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I'm feeling alright now. Shit, I'm feeling alright now. Good. First they seem to love you, and then that shit turn to hate. I could really give a fuck, cause I wanna just elevate. Get in place, in and out of Cali on the weekends, just to get your mind right and stay about the deep end. Thank you God, I know in favor how my life is going. The ones who fake you kept them from me, and it's really showing. Bruce Lee, raw aura, baby, I be glowing. You can't gain me love, I be knowing. If you stand for nothing, then you fall for something. Some bad bitches that you see ain't never worth the cuffing. I remain cooler than the cut. You know what it's up. Riding around on assignment, baby. You know what it's up. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit.
Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin', coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin', groovin'. Yeah, baby, that's the one. Like I said, I need that shit like right now. Like right now. Don't get none of that on my shoes either. I don't give a fuck how much sauce you see.